Good morning to Madam Yo. Thanks for giving this opportunity to be here today. Before I begin, let me introduce myself. I am Amir bin Rosman with matric number 01 DKM 19F 2019. So now I want to talk about regulation and procedure steam and gas turbine. Okay, now I want to talk about thermal power plant. So what is thermal power plant? It is a thermal power station is a type of power station in which heat energy is converted to electrical energy. In steam generating cycle, heat is used to boil water in a large pressure vessel to produce high pressure steam, which drive a steam turbine connected to an electrical generator. Okay, next. In Malaysia, who govern the regulation and safety power plant? The Energy Commission, ST, or the Energy Commission Organisation is the one that regulate and regulation and safety of power plant in Peninsula at Sabah, Malaysia. Next, comparison steam power plant and gas power plant. For steam power plant have condenser boiler, while gas power plant have combustion chamber and compressor. Next, steam power plants have clean energy creation, while gas power plant is create pollutants such as nitrogen oxide. However, steam power plant is high pressure. For gas power plant is a combustion reaction. Lastly, both is converted into energy by turbine. Regulation and safety procedure. If beneficial reuse is not disposal or sold wastes in permitted landfill with environmental control such as run off control, linear leachate collection system, around water monitoring, closure control daily, or the operational cover and fugitive PM control is recommended. Gases fuel. Use fuel gas leak detection system and alarm with remote operated emergency isolation valve to prevent fugitive emission of gaseous fuel. Okay, liquid fuel. To prevent water contamination, storage system should be appropriate secondary containment as discussed in the General AHMAD guidelines and procedure for the management of containment system. Net defines air pollution is contamination of the indoor or outdoor environment by any chemical, physical, or biological agent that modifies the natural characteristic of the atmosphere. Household combustion device, motor vehicle, industrial facilities, and forest fire are common source of air. However, we can avoid it by utilizing the pollution prevention and energy producing technologies, using fossil fuel that are less carbon intensive. Next, use the most environmental friendly fuel that is commercially feasible. Water pollution is the contamination of water source by substance which make the water unusable for drinking, cooking, cleaning, swimming, and other activities. Pollution include chemical trash, bacteria, and parasites. All forms of pollution eventually make their way to water. We also can solve this problem by modification of the outfall side, outfall design, flow, and discharge temperature. Use a cooling water circulation system, a closed circle. Next, reducing intake flow to the following levels while accounting for changed water needs and water available. brought on by climate change. Next, waste. Waste to energy or energy from waste is the process of generating energy in the form of electricity or heat from the primary treatment of waste or the processing of waste into a fuel source. WTE is a form of energy recovery. Next, solid waste is mean any garbage refuse sludge from a wasted treatment plant, water supply treatment plant or air pollution control facility, and other discarded material, including solid, liquid, semi-solid or contained gaseous material resulting from industrial, while non-solid waste that is not created by community activities or residential commercial establishment or are non-municipal solid waste. This also include solid waste generated by industries, while creating products industry produce waste which is called non-solid waste. Okay, this is how to avoid from waste. Firstly, solid waste recycling. Next, the management of ash disposal and reclamation. Finally, the disposal of solid waste in the authorized landfill. Noise. The ventilation of the power aggregate engine or the intake and exhaust, and the cooling of the engine are the two main cause of noise in a power plant. One of a power plant most important environmental noise component is the sound of the exhaust system. Next, this is how to avoid from noise. First, putting silencer or muffler in the exhaust and intake channel. Second, considering the distance between the noise source and the receptor while planning a new facilities. Third, using a meticulously throughout design to guard against potential noise leaking from opening. Okay, for discussion, we can save the earth from pollution. Next, reduce the pollution problems, and lastly, provide healthy life from air pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution. Okay, conclusion. We can conclude that we need to be aware of how a power plant may harm human health. Next, if we don't take a pollution seriously, the problem will only get worse before we can solve them. Next, increase the corporate and individual environmental and health consciousness. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.